Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, today is my first day going to a Veho, I think that's how you say it, a Veho route. Uh, so we're going to check it out. To do Veho, you have to have a full-sized vehicle or van or truck. So, my full-sized vehicle is currently being rented on tour run, so I don't have that right now. So I'm borrowing my dad's minivan. It's pretty old, but the heat works. It's cold this morning. So we're going to check out and see how Veho goes, see how these routes do. You know, I've been doing Amazon for 3 years, Amazon Flex for 3 years, so pretty used to delivering packages to people. The issue with the Veho warehouse is that it's almost an hour away. It's by O'Hare Airport, and that is about an hour away from me, so got a long drive ahead, man. We're going to go ahead and make it out there and see how it goes. Hopefully I'll be able to make some good content for this first route with Veho. I don't know if it's Veho or not, but I'm going to call it Veho. Veho? No. Anyway, stay tuned. Hey, so I just wanted to do a update. I just arrived at the location that Veho instructed me to come to this morning, and there's like no one here. The lights are off inside. I went to the door's locked. There's no other, I mean, there's cars out here, but I don't see anyone waiting in the car or anything. And we're supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. And it's currently 8:56. I don't know what this means, but not a good start. And I'm definitely at the right location, because at the door on the window, it says the logo of Veho. So I'm not sure what's going on this morning. We'll wait till about 9:15 to see what's popping. Worst case scenario, I can send them an email or a text. They do respond pretty good to the emails, so that's a good thing. But we'll see what's happening. All right. So just picked up at the warehouse. One thing they need to do is they need to put a sign at the front telling you to go to the back. So after I made my last clip, I saw a car, drove up and just made a quick left and went behind the building. So I said, oh, let me go see what's behind the building. So I did that, and of course that's where you load up at, was behind the building. Went inside the warehouse. Everything was organized. The supervisor, she definitely seemed like she knew what she was doing, so that was cool. The workers had no clue. She was training them. So it's definitely new. It's definitely new. The app had glitches in it, which was interesting. You couldn't scan anything. But looks like the dev team or the IT people, they fixed it in 10 minutes. So I was unable to scan packages, but the IT team, they ended up fixing it in 10 minutes. So that was kind of cool. But the app is very, very glitchy. But it seems like it's new. So I don't know. When I did my research online, the company had been out for, oh shit, Dunkin' Donuts. I need that. I need that. Oh my God. These trucks are gonna let me over. So the app is very glitchy, but they fixed it pretty quickly. And the cool thing about it being glitchy is that they know it's glitchy. So if you tell them it's a problem, they actually look into the problem. They're like, yo, let me see what's going on. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yep, you right. Cool, let me hit up IT and see what they can do. Instead of, a lot of places or most companies, you say something's wrong and they're like, oh, no, it's not. Do this, try this. No, here they were like, what's wrong? Oh, word. Yep, you right. Let me hit up IT. IT got on it. Like I said, they fixed it in 10 minutes. So we off to make the delivery now, or the deliveries. It's supposed to take me 5 hours. This is not gonna take me 5 hours, but we'll make this good money. Hey, so just wanted to give an update. I have completed 5 deliveries so far on my first time doing Veho, and I mean it's easy. The app is, like I said earlier, the app is extremely glitchy. The first thing, I hope y'all don't hear that. The first 2 deliveries I had, they require you to take a picture of the delivery, of course, and it would not upload. The photo would not upload to the app. So I had to sit there for probably 3 or 4 minutes on each stop until it uploaded. It makes you wait like 30 seconds, and it just keeps trying to upload. It would not upload. So on my stop number 4, what I did was I took the picture and just waited for that one picture to upload. So I think originally I was just going too fast. I was taking a picture of the one, you have to take a picture of the address on the house and a picture of the actual package, where you left the package. So I was taking a picture of where I left the package. I would walk out and take a picture of the address of the house. And I think I was going too fast. That's why the first 2, it wouldn't upload. The last 2 that I've done, I took the picture of the house as I walked up, let it upload. I just took my time, let that one upload. Then I would deliver the package to the front door, take a picture of that one, let that one upload, and then it lets me complete. So I think maybe I was going too fast, possibly, or it could be a glitch. I don't know, but I was starting to get frustrated on those first 2 or 3. But I think I figured it out the last 2. I'll see what happens on these next ones. But so far, so good. It's a lot of driving. But so far, easy peasy. All right, just finished my first Veho route. So these are my first impressions of finishing it. I was able to catch a 5-hour for $90 route. And I didn't think it was going to take me 5 hours. I really didn't. I thought I'd be done in 3, make $30 an hour. I was wrong. It didn't take me 5 hours, but it took me a little bit over 4. So these are my first impressions. The app is extremely glitchy. You have to find ways to work around the app. I did hit some traffic spots, just where they're doing some construction and those type of things. But I feel that the overall route, like the stops and how they had the stop set up, I feel like those stops were not efficient. So I used to have an app that you could type in all the addresses and then tell the app where you want it to end. So like say at home, you type in all of the stop addresses and it routes you and gives you the best route. I used to have an app like that. I'm gonna probably look into my phone, see if I still have that app. I think you gotta pay for it though, which sucks. But I feel like my route was not optimized. So I live in Chicago, and I just noticed it had me kind of going like that a couple times. It wasn't the entire route, but some of the stops I was just like, I just didn't catch it. Why would you have me in Evergreen and I go around the city, do some of those stops, they come back kind of to that area and you go to Oak Lawn. Like that didn't, I don't know. To me, that didn't make sense. But we do have to remember that we're not smarter than the computers. We make the computers so that they optimize things that we probably can't optimize. So even though sometimes things don't look right, they actually are right. So I don't know. I may do another video on that. They have you drive a lot, like a lot. All my stops were at least 3 miles apart. That's at least. And I would probably say only 4 or 5 were 3. Some of them were 5, some of them were 8. And every single stop was at least 10 minutes apart, at least. So I had 22 packages. I think 22 packages or 22 stops. In each one, at least 10 minutes, that's 220 minutes. So that's almost, 4 hours right there? 220 minutes? So yeah, it's a lot of driving, y'all. It's a lot of driving. It wasn't bad though, it was easy. It's a lot of driving. I'm not sure how much money you make. So they pay you $18 an hour for 5 hours. But with all the miles, it had to be 100 miles. I'm probably definitely gonna do another video and try to figure out uh, how many miles it is. I can't see it being under 100 miles. But that's from the warehouse to the first stop and then complete. You know, so and then the warehouse is 40 miles from my house. So I would not be surprised at all, and I'm pretty sure that I drove 150 miles in 5 hours. So, kind of do that math with that. Um, I don't know. Definitely probably try it a couple more times. Once you get past the glitch of the photos not uploaded. And then I had one house, or it actually was an apartment. The apartment buttons didn't work, so they didn't work, period. And I couldn't figure out which apartment number was for the person. And I didn't want to just leave the stuff sitting outside the apartment door. So I tried to contact support. Support never answered me. I waited 5 minutes. Nobody from support texted me back. I don't know what was up with that. Once again, this was just my first time. I don't know what was up with that. Nobody answered me. So I kind of left it kind of on the side of the door. I don't know if the customer's going to be mad, if the customer's going to be able to find the package. I don't know. I took pictures and did all of that, but I just did not want to leave the package in front of the apartment. That was bad. Had another apartment like that as well, but this one I was able to ring the doorbell, but nobody came to the door. I called her. The app actually let me be able to call them, but of course, they didn't answer the phone, probably because they did not see the phone number before. So, and I wonder if they have my phone number now. So first impressions, it's cool. My suggestion to everyone that wants to drive from here is, just because of where I had to drive to the warehouse, make sure you only take routes that are around your house. That are close by your house. Depending on how bad you need money. I'm not at the point where I need money that bad. So I'm only going to take routes that are around my house. Can you imagine? I drive 40 minutes. 40 minutes is like 35 miles to the warehouse to pick up. Then I get a route that's another, let's say, plus 35, 40 minutes away from my house. So now I'm, an hour and a half from my house? 70 miles from my house? Then it would say up to 5 hours. So they have me drive another 100 miles, delivering all the packages, and I have to drive another 70 miles. Like, that's crazy. So it wasn't that bad today because the route that I picked was right around my house. When I finished, I was 5 minutes from my house. So that wasn't bad. But if you pick a route that's not by your house, you have to now drive, all the distance back home from your last stop. And that's a game changer. Now you're changing. You're taking the $18 an hour you made now, and you're adding another hour to that. Easy. So now you're doing 6 hours divided by 90. What's that? $15 an hour? I don't know. I did that in my head, so that may be right, maybe wrong. I don't know. Your 5 hour just became 6 hours because you have all that time back home. And then even with me, mine was kind of already 6 hours because, like I said, the warehouse is 40 minutes from my house. It depends on how you personally do your math. If you do your math where you start at the time of the warehouse, then it took me under 5 hours, a little bit over 4. A lot of driving. Had some mishaps. It's my first time, so each time you do it, and hopefully we'll get better. But if you start your time from the time of the warehouse, that's the first stop. It's cool. If you start your time from when you leave home and when you get back home, it's definitely over. It easily go over 5 hours if you get a route that's not close to your house. So I'm gonna do it again. Definitely gonna do it again. Check it out. But I'm only taking routes that are around my house. So, and they're hard to catch too, by the way. Don't think that you're gonna have time to sit there, look them over. No, the way they pop up, they show you the number packages and the city. If the city or the town is around you, then take it. Don't play. And there are a lot more in Chicago. There are a lot more on Mondays than there are on the other days. The other days, they may have 5. I think yesterday, I don't know, I'm just taking a guess. I took one so fast, I saw it around my house. I just snatched it up as fast as I could. Yesterday, probably was 20. And then even after they released them and they were all gone, like an hour later, they sent out a message saying that there was still some available. But my biggest tip, if you're starting to drive with Veho and you want to give it a shot, is make sure you take a route that is around your house. Because my first impression, they're going to have you driving a lot. You don't want to be driving a lot and then have to drive something crazy back home. It's not, personally, that's not worth it to me. So, those are my first impressions. We'll see if I can catch one tonight. I appreciate you watching this. I don't know if you enjoyed it, but it's my first time putting these videos because I couldn't find any information on the internet about it. So, just finished that Veho. I'm off to do an Amazon route now. And then we got to do what we got to do. Y'all stay blessed.